years I believed got the better of me. Never thought there could be so much doubt.
Hey guys, I meant to play the whole song because, and if you will go look at it, it's Daphne Willis, and it's called "I Am Enough." Uh, really, really cool song. So I don't know if it'll get me struck or whatever. I meant to play the whole song. Yeah, I know, breaking the silence, but um, I really just came on just to shoot the shit and welcome my new Patreons. I won't. Hold on, I gotta turn this down. Um, I won't call them out because maybe they want anonymity. Uh, hey, Captain Obvious, Turquoise, Remy. A lot of conversation between Turquoise and Remy. Mar, Helen, Double D 33, Sunny Side Up, Dog Mom, Samara, Melanie G. So, Winky Whispers, Breaking the Silence. Um, Jamie, Serendipity. Morning, everybody. Morning, good Wednesday morning, right? It is Wednesday, right? Yeah. Um, really, I just came on to talk a little bit about, hey, hairstylist gal. Um, hey, Casey's in. Jamie, Skippy B, 1543, Christy Andrews, Bernie Duran. I really just came on to talk a little bit about, well, myself. Hey, Lee Rod, Leardy. Hey to everybody. Because, lately there's been some controversial topics going around YouTube, and we don't need to dredge them up again. Um, but I want people to know that just because I come on here and I express an opinion, it doesn't make me right, and it doesn't make the other person wrong. It just makes me who I am and makes them who they are. Everything I do from the heart. Now, sometimes do I jump the gun? Yes, I've been known to jump the gun. I've been known to shoot from the hip. Um, but it's who I am, guys. I mean, and after 55 years, I doubt very seriously I'm going to change. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot. Hey, TL Hodge. So again, there's going to be times when you guys are not going to agree with me, and I'm okay with that. I really am. Um, everything I've said this past couple days has been from my heart. Um, well, unless it was a mean jab at somebody, and that probably wasn't from my heart. That was probably from my mean jab section. But I don't anticipate changing. And I know I get a lot of comments saying, you have no right to say this, you have no right to say that. But actually, I do have a right. Hi, Brian Clan. I do have a right. Everybody has a right. You just have to suffer the consequences of what they say. And I suffer my consequences just like everybody else does. Hey, Babe Beauty. Hey, Rad Story. I am. Actually, the burn healed up really well. I'm really impressed with the way this burn is healed up. Is it going to scar? Yeah, but it'll just be another scar in my book of life. And I actually have another roast thawing in the refrigerator now to put in tomorrow because I feel like once you get knocked down, you got to get right back up there. There's no roast that's going to keep me down. I am very passionate. Hey, Mistrial. Rain Girl. Sometimes my passion may be misplaced. Hey, Mojo Jojo. Um, like I said, hate the Truth High Horse. Um, I'm just glad to have a high horse. I mean, I'm honored. It's like I've made the big time. Yes. Um, but like I said, sometimes my passion it's always from a good place. It may come on a little strong. Hey, Lisa 54, but it is what it is. I'm not going to change, guys. I'm not saying that there's not room for improvement. There most certainly is room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. But I'm probably just going to always be me. And there's always going to be me in disagreements. I'll tell you a little story. Hold on, let me grab something to drink and then I'll tell you a little story. In the meantime, you can listen to Lolly snore if you can hear it. Okay. So a long time ago, I worked for a casino that actually had a union. And I had a problem with said union. And I took them on. I took them on all by myself. I went to my union rep. He was absolutely no help. He actually just basically told me to just suck it up. And no, I wasn't going to suck it up. Oh, good. Gingerlock's mom made it through her medical procedure. Hopefully, good, good, good. Um, you require a do-over. So what I saw going on was unfair. It was unjust. And I went to my union rep and he kind of just threw his hands in the air. So I said, you know what? Fuck this. I don't need you. I pay your dues, weekly, but I'll do this on my own. So I went up against the company all by myself. I told the union rep, don't even bother to show up. Hey, Poetic. Hey, Pixie. And guess what? I won. And I won because I was passionate about what I was talking about and I was right. Um, so, you know, that's just who I am. Um, Nothing scares me. No, well, other than my son, but I do what I feel in my heart is right. And sometimes maybe it's not right for everybody, but like I said, I take my licks too. A lot of the comments I don't catch until I go into my YouTube studio. Um, but I don't delete comments unless they're, spam or they're just so gross or they're doxing somebody or something. But I don't delete my comments off of my post or off of my videos because I got to take my lumps too. We are all our own best advocates at times. Yes, Captain Obvious. Um, and I don't mind taking my lumps. I don't. If I put something out there, then I've got to be prepared to get it back. I've always, thought that if you put something out in the universe, you got to be prepared for the universe to dish it back to So, and I'm, willing to do that. I just felt like I felt the need. I woke up this morning. I had a horrible day yesterday. I basically just logged off. Just anybody that messaged me, I was like, look, I'm not dealing with anything today. I'm done. I didn't watch uh, anything last night. I got clips of things, but whoop-de-doo. I don't even care. By the way, Wendy, if you're looking for a new co-host, hit me up. Maybe we can negotiate something. But I woke up feeling like kind of like beat down a little bit, like maybe YouTube is beating me down a little bit. And I try not to take it to heart. I really do. I try not to, affect my personal life. But there's a lot of people on here I really care about. Um, I really appreciate. I appreciate each and every one of you that come into my chats on a regular and support me. Whether it's just to be in here and shoot the shit, whether you're a member, um, even those that come in to throw a jab at me once in a while. Um, I appreciate it. You know, it's just, yeah. And Melanie G, and like I said, I've got a lot of grief over the last couple of days, and I still stand by everything that I said. Nothing has changed. Um, Tell me your grief, but it's my opinion, and we all have opinions. We just don't have, I mean, everybody has an opinion. If everybody's opinion was the same, well, then that wouldn't be opinion, that would be fact. So I understand, Alley Cat. And there's always going to be drama. Come on. I mean, there's a whole community built on it. Nothing personal against those ladies, but I mean, they're the drama community. We've kind of obviously kind of come together with them. Um, Whatever, it is what it is. If there's a topic being discussed that I'm not interested in, I don't listen. Um, I had to keep most of my opinion to myself lately because they aren't very nice right now. Good morning, Colorado lover. Um, well, see, I wish I had more control. Ems, I wish I had that kind of control. Hello, Crumb Canary. Um, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I had a sub that I always considered a very, I liked them, and they didn't like um the panel I did the other night. So they let me know that they had to unsub me along with somebody else that I really care about. I, I'm sorry, you know, I don't unsub people just because they have a panel I don't agree with, but that's just me. If if you have panel after panel after panel after panel after panel that I don't like, hey, I dream of drama, then I'm probably going to unsub you because what's the point? You know, if we all had the same opinion, the world would be yes, yes. But like I said, I'm not going to apologize for my last couple streams because it's what I felt, it's what I feel. I'm not ashamed. Maybe I said some things I should be ashamed of. I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm not ashamed of my passion. It's who I am. It's in my makeup. I can't change that. Well, I could, but I don't want to. I don't want to change it. You know, I try to think that everything I do is for the good, comes from the good part of me. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm fooling myself. Maybe not everything I do comes from the good part of me. If they unsub that easily, they weren't behind you to begin with. Maybe, or maybe they just find me boring, or, they just don't share my opinion. Um, it is what it is. Like I said, I can't and I won't change it. Um, Samara, I adore you. Hey, Amanda T. But um, I don't know about coming in here and advertising other people's Discord. Um, I mean, I don't know. Am I being a bitch about that? I don't know. Tell me if you think I'm being a bitch about that. You know, it's like somebody coming into your live stream screaming, "Hey, so and so's live." I had that happen the other day too. Hello, Morbid Angel. Uh, I adore Samara. I adore all of you all. But, and I know sometimes people don't agree with me, and that's okay because there's times I don't agree with people too. I don't know what made me go live this morning. I just wanted to, because like I said, I've been catching a lot of grief over my last couple streams, and I did them from the heart. You know, they come from a good place. Uh, yeah, I think Samara's in here. Maybe I called out the wrong person. If so, I'm sorry. You know, the one thing that probably bothers me the most is if you leave me and you don't tell me why you leave me. If you just leave me hanging, because I would rather hear, hey, I don't agree with this, so I'm going to leave, you know, morning. Maybe I called out the wrong person. Sorry, Samara. Um, Apologies out to Samara. Um, See, I made a mistake, but I'm always willing to apologize for the mistakes that I make. Um, always, always willing to apologize. See, I thought Samara was here because she was trying to send out an invite to other people's discords. And maybe I'm being a bitch about that. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. Like I said, I just felt the need to come on. I'm sorry. You all know when I get quiet, I'm reading something, which is usually one of my mods texting me saying, don't do this or do that, or don't do this or do that. No fucks given. Having passion is good. We should make sure we have the whole story when we share our passion. Yeah, but no fucks given. And I agree with you. I'm not arguing with you, but sometimes you never get the whole story on here. Rarely do you get the whole story on here. Rarely. Hello, Donna's Crafty Creations. And don't apologize for inviting your in-laws over. I saw you did get good comments. I know I have seen you in a new light. I like your honesty. Thank you, Tanya B. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like advertising in somebody else's live. I don't do that, but I just, like I said, there's a lot of orneriness that seems to be going on around here. And if no fucks given thinks that I don't have the whole story, she could be right. But by the same token, he or she, I don't know if no fucks given is a male or a female. I don't need to know. Um, but there are things that I did see that I was basing my opinion off of that other people didn't see. So, but by the same token, if I show things, yeah, might be a troll. Yeah, I apologize to Samara. Um, there's a lot of things we don't see, obviously, because one day we go to bed and this is happening, and we wake up the next morning and it's totally flipped. So either I slept through it or we don't know the whole story. But and this isn't about anybody in particular. I know Marianne, I'm on her shit list right now. It's okay. It's okay. Me and Marianne, we've always gone back and forth. Either she'll get over it, I'll get over it. I'm not even upset. So, uh, oh, hold on. I'm not even upset with Marianne. Um, I get over things pretty quickly. I don't usually hang on to things. I know me and Laura have gone back and forth since I left her, and most of that's just bullshit. Because I don't really care. You know, I mean, I know she thinks I'm obsessed with her, but I really just don't care. Again, prayers for Phoenix, prayers for her family, because I don't want to see anybody sick or hurting. And that's true. I mean, that's the truth. Prayers for Serendipity. She lost her favorite aunt and she's having some. Why is 180 making you his community post now? I guess 180 didn't agree with the fact that I thought that his posts were yucky. And he has that right, Tanya. I mean, I don't know what else to say. 180 has the right to think that I'm wrong, just like I think that he's wrong. So, I mean, I don't know else how, I don't know how else to explain it. 180 is as entitled to his opinion about me as I am to my opinion about what he did. It doesn't, I don't have a problem with 180. We finally moved past our problems. We should all work on being less reactive and to give the story time to unfold is all I'm saying. Everyone is so quick to go live with half stories. I agree. No fucks given. I'm not going to argue that. That's what I said. Sometimes I shoot from the hip. Truth, I'm the first one you went off on. Sorry, Lisa 54. You know, and I thought about changing my channel name because when you see the truth, it's written so many times in every live stream. And just like I did with Crazy Nuts Granny not too long ago, I assumed she was talking about me. She was not. I apologized. So, you know, I don't know what else to do. I apologized. But yeah, when you have a channel name like The Truth, and those two words are written together in every stream, uh, it's I'm not gonna change it. I dream of drama because I've come too far. Uh, I've come too far to change it now. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to be more careful when I read people's comments to make sure that it's not in reference to me. That's on me because the truth is two very common words to put together. Sometimes I think about calling myself the confused one. I think we all do. Donna's crappy creations. I think we all do. Hey, Mel Mel. Hey, Denise R. But like I said, I felt the need. I know I say that all the time. Like I said, I'm so sorry. It's a bad habit. I say it. I can't help it. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it's genetics. I don't know if my family says it, but I say that all the time. Like I said. But I just woke up this morning because I was having a really bad day. Oh, I missed Pixie's comment. Laura had many opportunities to address me, but decided last night was a good night for her to call me up on Diane's panel. Thanks, but no thanks. Well, no problem, Samara. No problem. Um, I think anytime that you're in front of 800, 1,000 people, that somebody like Laura is going to take the opportunity to do that. I mean, remember, she's building her empire. So I didn't hear it, Pixie. Like I said, I didn't watch it. Um, I didn't care for the fact that it was just going to be a dragon all night. It doesn't matter who they were dragging. I wasn't in the mood for it. I just wasn't in the mood to hear more people be dragged through the mud. I just wasn't. So I clicked off. I noticed that Wendy wasn't there, and I noticed that it's okay, no fucks given. See how easy we can move past stuff like that? It's not a big deal. No harm, no foul. See? No harm, no foul. But I'm glad you're not changing your name. No, I've come too far. Uh like right now, I have no problems with Samara. I have no problems with no fucks given. I expressed my opinion. There was a little confusion, and call yourself 100 because you always give us 100% whatever topic, issues, or humor. Well, thank you. I try. Hey, little Kelly. I wasn't going to be their next dragon content. I don't blame you, Pixie. Hey, Hybrid. Yeah, Hybrid, that's one of the reasons I went live this morning because you're one of the few that I got a positive comment from. Most of it was I was using it for YouTube fodder. That's most certainly not the truth. I've actually spoken to these people that I was going live about. Um, it's okay, Samara, Captain Obvious. We can move on from that. Not a biggie. Hey, crazy cat lady shell. Hey, poetic. A lot of times people see themselves in something I've written, yet it wasn't about them. I just say, nope, not about you. But if you see yourself, maybe you need to look inside. Just saying. True, true, true. I'm trying not to be bitchy. Sorry, I'm pregnant and always irritated. Well, congratulations on your pregnancy. I know it does make you. I know when I was pregnant, you could look at me the wrong way and I'd either bite your head off or cry. So it's a hormonal thing. I think it's God's way of preparing you for a child because as much as you love them, there's times when you want to, you know, pull your hair out because of them. Unplanned COVID baby. Probably going to be a lot of those. No fucks given. Probably going to be a lot of those. But congratulations. Ninny sees I'm not pregnant and angry as fuck. Well, Ninny, I hate that you're angry. But like I said, yeah, I'm okay. I mean, like I said, it's everything um, going on. I just, when I saw Diane's topic, at first I thought it was going to be about, someone's illness and explaining that they truly do have an illness and it's not this make believe thing. And but then when I saw where it was going, I was like, okay, I'm just really not in the mood for this. Um, I'm suffering from YouTube whiplash. I hear you, but damn, two sets of twins, 13 and 8. Wow. I think you and Amanda Lynn are the only two I've ever heard. Does Amanda Lynn have two sets of twins? She does, doesn't she? I think you're all the only ones I've heard on here that has two sets. I guess if you're gonna get them out there in pairs. I only had the one, and God knows he drives me crazy on a daily basis. So, hey, thank you next. Yeah, that's the beauty of being able to log off. Yes, exactly. And that's what I did last night. Um, Oh, she has triplets. I didn't know that, Ash 274. Oh, I didn't know that. So does she have triplets and twins? Because I thought I always heard her talk about the twins. She always says I do not do fakes at all. Yeah. Oh well, whatever. I know she's got she's got her a little basketball team. I think she's got enough to form a little basketball team. Was going to get my tubes tied, but COVID happened. Then I got prego. Thank God there's only one this time. She has a set of identical twins and a spare. Okay. All right. So two of them were in the same sack, and then the third one had their own little little apartment in there. Okay. I can't imagine having, I give kudos to anybody who's ever had twins because I had a hard enough time with one little human being that depended on me for everything. So I can't imagine having two or three that depend on me for everything. I mean, I guess I'm not that good at multitasking, but I don't know. But congratulations, no fucks given. Yeah, I'd take my hat off to any parent out there. Hello, Angel, who has more than one at a time because one is a handful. I can't imagine having two and three. I couldn't even imagine having a toddler and then turning around and having a newborn. I, you know, I guess that's why I stopped at one. Hell, I don't know. Hey, Margie. I was so excited to have the privilege of having a high horse last night. I named her Rainbow. Giddy up. I need to name my high horse. I said I've hit it big time when I get a high horse. You know you hit it big time when you get a high horse. It's truly an amazing thing. Oh, I'm sure it is, Mandolin, but you're probably more amazing than I am because I don't know. I had a hard time with just juggling one at a time. Hey, Badger. Badger, I don't know if you saw my comment to you the other day, but there was somebody doxing you out in a chat. Now I don't even remember the chat. I don't know if I took a screenshot of it or what. I don't remember. But I did try to let you know. And it might not even have been a real dox, but you were the intended target. So, and I'll tell you how much opinion I paid to it. I don't even remember what they said your name was. So, how about that? Because that's how much I care about people's real lives on here. And I don't mean that to say that in a bad way, because of course I care. I don't want to see anybody going through anything, uh, you know, bad, but I also don't need to know who people are. uh, I'm deep cleaning, breaking out the fall decor today. I need to do that, Love Shack. I don't feel like it though. I wish I felt like doing that. I don't know, Badger. I'll have to go through I don't remember. Let me go through my screenshots and see if I can find them. If I can find them, then I'll find a way to get them to you. Yeah, it was deleted. It was deleted. But like I said, I just came on. I don't know. I just had this feeling this morning, maybe I should go on to YouTube because I am getting some hey Rain Girl. I am getting some negative comments about my last couple streams and you gotta take the licks. If you put it out there, you gotta be willing to take it in. And I am. I am. It doesn't change my opinion. Uh I with the cleaning thing, it's nice enough out here right now that windows can fly open and you can really get some shit done. So I love when you can open the windows. I love when you can open the windows and air out a house that's been locked up due to, don't do it, it's a trick. I did it Sunday, right? It's a trick. Okay, I'm not doing it. Galway convinced me not to do it. I'm not doing it. No, really, I do need to do it. I need a new shower liner too. I need to get out and get a new shower liner. There's so much I need to do, but I swear I put everything off lately. These last few months, man, I'm just a big procrastinator. I'm doing laundry. It's never ending. See, that's something else I hate doing is laundry. I hate laundry. I wish I could afford to just wear something and throw it away and go buy something new. I hate laundry. But then again, since COVID, I haven't really gone anywhere. So I pretty much stay in sweatpants and pajamas, which is not a good thing. But when I told you all the other day, I've held on to the same can of hairspray for almost a year now. That's the truth. And I never, ever, I mean, I used to go through a can of hairspray a week. Wally, please quit chewing. Please quit chewing on your paws. Please. But I need a haircut. I need a, I need a, I live in jammies. I pretty much do too. I don't go anywhere. My husband makes fun because I clean the shower liners instead of throwing them out. I'm for, well, you know what? I've done that too, but sometimes they just get to the point that they just got to go. But yeah, I clean the shower liners too. Because if you don't, it gets that black shit on it. I'm trying everything, Mar. Hey, fire walk with me. Good morning, good afternoon. Leggings are my life. Me too, Crime Canary. I live in leggings. I really need some more. You bleach the F out of them? You don't put them in the washer, do you? Those plastic liners? Or you just lay them out and dump bleach on them and I don't know. I just know we need I need a new shower liner because Wally, stop it. Stop it now. That's it. I'm gonna have to break down and get her back to the vet. That's it. I've got to. I can't stand it. She's driving me crazy. My temper with her is short. It's not her fault, but I can't help it. I've tried everything you all have told me to do, and nothing is working. I mean, of course, I give her Benadryl every day, but it's not nothing is working. I've got to get her back into the vet. I don't know if she needs a shot. I don't know. I've tried everything. I've tried medicated shampoos. I've tried changing her diet to protein. I've tried uh somebody sent me something called LIGAN something, and you use it with melatonin. I appreciate it, but it ain't working. Uh I've tried keeping her clipped close. She chews on her feet. She chews everywhere. Her skin is just a freaking mess. Her skin is just a freaking mess. And she's miserable and she's making me miserable, which means I'm losing my temper with her when I don't want to. Nothing is working for me. And I've tried it all. I've tried everything. Food allergies. Well, Helen, I put her on strictly protein. So right now, all she's getting is basically boiled chicken, um, because somebody said, that it could be her diet. So I read up on it and it said she needs a protein diet. So I've done $1 shower liners before, Remy. No shame in my game. But like I said, I'm starting to lose temper with her, and she needs medication. Has the vet suggested? No, but I'm going to take a screenshot of that, Spooky. I'm just ready just to, yes, I have tried CBD oil. Champ, yep. Hey, Pugs, Life Rules. Try milk of magnesia. It will work. Trust me. You mean like bather in it? Like bather in it, Denise? No, I know it's not the chicken because I just started her on the chicken, and the chicken, she was like this for a while. Prednisone. Yep, I tried that. I gave her steroids. Isn't prednisone a steroid? But it started before the chicken. Tree tea oil, tried it. Gotta be really careful for that stuff, with that stuff. No, it's not anxiety. And recently she's just absolutely refused to go in the grass. Absolutely. Tracy, let it dry and it will work. Just simple mix. Okay, so I'm asking though, Denise, do I bathe her in it? Because I want to tell you a story about milk of magnesia. Um, Back when our kids were little and they would get diaper rash really bad, um, you're gonna need a video of that. Truth. Hey, have you tried Head and Shoulders with tree tea oil? My dog is having the same exact issues. I was fed up. I tried it and she is so much. Okay, Head and Shoulders with tree tea oil. Does it come in it or do I put the oil in the head? Yes, Captain Obvious. There are black spots on the skin. Yes. But back to the milk of magnesia. Yeah, I'm trying not to bathe her a lot because I don't want to dry the skin out more. But I'm at my freaking wits' end here, people. I bought shampoo for parasites or pesticides and parasites and fungus and stop with the over the counter. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, but okay, back to the milk of magnesia because there's a funny story about, well, not funny, but when our kids was little, she when they would get a diaper rash, uh my mom recommended milk of magnesia. And the reason she did that is, well, it wasn't really my mom. It was an older nurse at the doctor's office because Chance had a really bad case of diaper rash and it looked like it was going into infantile. And I was using, the typical Destin and all that. Bather in the mom or dab it on the key is leaving it in the skin dry. Bather in it. Okay. But come to find out, milk of magnesia is very good for diaper rash. If you dab it on there with a cotton ball and let it dry, it's probably the best I've seen. And a nurse told my mom that because they use it for the elderly who develop bed sores. Um, you also have to make sure that none of her treats or supplements have chicken fat or any kind of chicken broth. But I don't think chicken is the problem, though. I've got hot spot spray, Lisa 54. You need Aquaphor. I feel like that's gonna burn, Remy. Because I mean, she has like spots on her. She has hot spots. She's got the milk of magnesia works wonders. Exactly, healthcare. I used it on bed sore. See, that's what a nurse told me. Fire walk with me says not the problem. Allergy shots needed. So, do you think she's 10? Do you think she just developed these allergies? Anything with 4 in it sounds like it's gonna burn, Remy. Try witch hazel. Oh, doctor told me to use A&D mixed with crushed up Tums. Make a paste. It heals. On diaper rash? Yes, she gets Benadryl. The vet told me to give her 3 Benadryl a day. So I have been. But it's not getting any better. Yeah, I'm looking for something immediately. And then we'll get to if she needs the out. I can tell you that all of a sudden she will not go in the grass. She will not step foot in the grass. This just came out of the freaking blue. This just came out of the freaking blue. You know, she used to go out in the backyard and do her business and snoop around and all that. Nope, she won't go no further than the deck. She pees on the deck, which it's not really a deck. It's just an elevated, I don't even know. I guess it's a deck, but it's only like 6 inches off the ground. But any pesticides or insects in the grass. She doesn't have fleas, so she does flea and tick medicine. But the thing is, it's she's in such bad shape that I need to take her and have her groomed, but nobody wants to groom her. Liquid vitamin E. My vet did a biopsy, sent it to a pathologist, and that's how we were able to find the right medicine. I'm gonna have to do it, Genevieve. I'm gonna have to just break down, call the vet, tell him it's not getting any better. I changed her dog food, Bluebird. I don't know. I don't know if there's ragweed in the grass or not. You spray your yard for weeds or anything? Nope. I know. Prayers for Lolly, but prayers for me too, because like I said, my patience with her are running thin. No grooming until allergy shots. I know, and she's such a mess. And I'm trying to groom her myself, but I'm gonna do the milk and magnesia thing first. Hydrogen peroxide and borax on the bad spots, then feed yogurt. Oh, then yogurt. I think she would probably eat yogurt. Wait, did you change the flea and tick meds? Nope. She's on the same she's always been on. Same here, and we have the same breed pup. The truth. Yeah, she's a Shih Tzu. And I'm telling you, it's driving me freaking crazy. And I know it's driving her crazy. You know that feeling like when your baby's crying? I know you do, any parent in here. When your baby's crying and crying and crying and crying, and you fed them and you've changed them and you've rocked them and you walked the floors with them and you put them in the car to take them for a drive to try to settle them. I'm going to Fire Walk with Me, and still you get nowhere. That's where I'm at with this. I mean, I love her with all my heart. She's my heart and soul. She's been with me through so much. You know, if it wasn't for Lolly during my cancer, I don't know what I would have done because she was the only one there for me. And I'm not throwing any jabs at family or anything like that. They were all miles away and blah, blah, blah. But betadine, you're making me break out in hives. I'm sorry. I just want to bring her comfort. And it seems like the only time she's comfortable is when she's sleeping. No betadine. Okay. Well, what it's boiled down to is I'm getting ready to call the vet as soon as I get off here, tell him nothing that he's recommended has worked, and it's time for something else because I can't even get her groomed in this shape. I bought some really good clippers to try to keep her, you know, a little bit shorter than just letting her go willy nilly. But nothing is working. Nothing he's recommended. I mean, steroids, it's all, nothing has worked. So demand the allergy shot. Don't they have to know what the allergy is? Yeah, she doesn't have fleas like we wanted. Niece. Yeah, I'm actually, as soon as I get off here, I'm calling the vet because I can't take it anymore. She can't take it anymore. I know, no fucks given. It covers all skin conditions. It's like magic. Okay, does it have a name? I forgot. Or is it just the allergy shot? Because I'm calling the vet as soon as I get off here and I'm telling them, you got to do something because nothing that you're doing. I have spent so much money that I don't have on bullshit, and it's got to change. Something's got to give. She's freaking miserable. All right, I'll just ask for the allergy shot. I mean, she's literally freaking miserable, and her skin is disgusting. And I try to, take like a little small tooth comb. I call it a flea comb, and I try to go through it to get a lot of that crusty, yucky out of her skin, off of her skin. I don't know, y'all. I've tried everything. I feel like I've tried everything. I really do. Maybe I haven't, but I'm gonna just call the vet and say I give up. You know, you've made some suggestions. Other people have made suggestions. I've tried them. It's not working. Obviously, the dog needs a shot, a shot of something. It's horrible, isn't it, Helen? I love Shaq, Sarah. I know, poor Lolly. She, like I said, she's freaking miserable, which makes me miserable because she wakes up in the middle of the night and she gets to digging, and then she wakes me up, and then I'm cranky, and you hear me saying, quit chewing. And yeah, that's what I'm worried about, Helen. That's why I keep them really high. Well, she has one sweatshirt, and when you put it on her, she won't walk. She has a winter coat too. I bought that when we came back from Florida. But if you put her sweatshirt on her hoodie, she just stands there. She won't walk nowhere. Fire walk with me says I know exactly what you're going through. Well, like I said, I'm getting ready to call the vet as soon as I hang up here because I can't have her like this anymore. I never thought you were a troll. No fucks given. I've tried steroids. Um, I tried it all. So I will try that, Denise, because I'm not going to be able to get her in. I tried a Vino oatmeal bath. I tried that. Uh, well, I don't know how to do calamine because that would be dumping that pink shit all over. Yeah, I know, Helen. You try to put a shirt on her, she just stands there. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Yeah, it's obviously in her bloodstream, but I'm gonna do the milk of magnesia for tonight. Remy, she takes Benadryl 3 times a day. That was recommended by her vet. Oh, they do make it clear now? Wow, I didn't know that. For tonight, I'm gonna try the milk of magnesia. It's not gonna hurt her. And then because it's gonna take a little bit to get her, thank you, champ, to get her into the actual vet's office because for whatever reason, vets seem to be as backed up as doctors nowadays, you know. But that's why I always like the rapport between me and my vet, where I could call him and say, hey, you know, this is happening. And he'd say, okay, let's try this and let's try that. So when everybody was over there running their mouth that I had a free vet, trust me, he's not free. He's just decent enough that that he doesn't make me come in for every little thing. You know, the one thing about Lolly is I can honestly say for the first 9 years of her life, she was absolutely the most healthiest dog I've ever seen, except for one time when she got so okay, this is a horrible story, but I'm gonna tell you about it because it ends happily because Lolly lived. When I was living in Florida, I had a white deaf boxer. We had my sister had a mastiff and a Lhasa Apso, and then there was Lolly. So we had 4 dogs, 2 big ones, 2 little ones. They both had different sides of the yard. Big ones went on one side, the little ones went on the other. Uh, one day I went to let the big boys out the sliding doors. I came back and in my kitchen, it looked like a murder scene. There was blood everywhere. I was only out there long enough to open up the sliding door, go out onto the lanai, and open up the screen door and let the big ones out in their yard. Uh, I turned around, I came back in, and there is blood everywhere, all over my kitchen, all down my hallway. Susie, the Lhasa Apso, God rest her soul, she passed a while last December, I think. Um, she's just standing there, so I know it's not her. She's not got any blood on her or anything, because that's the first thing I did was run to her and check her. But Lolly's nowhere to be found. So I find her quivering underneath my bed. And I think she felt like she might have done something wrong. So I don't know where the blood's coming from. All I know is there's blood everywhere. So I wrap her in a towel and I rushed her to the vet. And the vets can't figure out, they do all these tests. Um, Tracy, just let the milk of magnesia do you wet to dry. Do not rinse. Let it dry as it likes a paste on her skin. Okay. Okay. So I rushed her to the vet. The vet's doing all these tests. They're basic. Yes. Yes. I mean, but not just a little bit, but it was like gushing out of her. So the vet basically tells me to say my goodbyes because they can't save her. She's, it's over. But they said, leave her here. Let us get her some fluids in her. You know, I mean, I still have the pictures of her in the hospital. We took her favorite toy and her bandana. Um, so they called me the next day and they said, Tracy, she's feeling better. We went to take her temperature and she let us know that that wasn't going to happen. Ha ha ha. They went to stick a thermometer in her ass and Lolly kind of let them know, hey, not today. But hello. But they told me that they felt like she had gotten into something like antifreeze. And I'm like, no, there's no, I will. I'll check my email. Um, there's no antifreeze. I checked the garage. We're in Florida. There's not a lot of antifreeze. You know, we had no antifreeze. And I never ever walked her and let her drink off of the ground. Okay, Remy. Um, yeah, there is a happy ending. So I leave her there. They call me. They say, she's not improving. But then the next, I'm bawling. I'm just a big ball of mush. They called me the next morning and they said, hey, she's feeling better, but her liver enzymes were like really messed up. So they felt like she had gotten into, she was showing signs of antifreeze. And I checked everywhere. There was no antifreeze anywhere. So she got better. So they told me I could come and pick her up. Of course, she had tons of meds. This one thing looked like a caulking gun, and it had like this peanut butter stuff in it. I had to get it down her. And so she's home. She's home for less than 24 hours. Boom, it happens again. I have to rush her back to the hospital or back to her vet, which was also an emergency hospital. And they're like, Tracy, we don't know what to do. They were stunned. Well, I was the one that ended up figuring out what was going on with her. And the way I did that was I logged onto Facebook one day, and a man who had a little wiener dog, a dachshund or whatever, he was giving his dog those eukaryote treats, and it poisoned his dog, and he lost his dog. And that just so happens was the treats. Didn't affect any of the other dogs. Susie, the Lhasa, didn't get sick. The Boxer didn't get sick. The Mastiff didn't get sick. But it was those freaking treats. So those went out the garbage. And then my brother, God love him, he doesn't know any different. So he come in the other day carrying a big bag of them. He said, look, these were $1 a bag. I said, that's because they're poisonous. I don't give them to, don't, Lolly can't have them. And he's like, well, I'm not going to poison my dog either. I said, well, then throw them out. They were called eukaryotes. And the ingredient they were putting in them, and I'm sorry if the company gets mad at me. I don't care. I don't even know what company makes them. But the ingredient they were putting in them to keep them soft was a derivative of antifreeze. Oh, French onion soup. Wow. Now, keep in mind, those treats did not affect the other 3 dogs. It didn't bother the Lhasa. It didn't bother the Mastiff. It didn't bother the Boxer. But Lolly, almost lost Lolly over that. And when the vet kept saying, antifreeze poisoning because of her liver enzymes and all of that, yeah, twice fire walked with me, yes. But the moral of the story is, or the good part is, she made it, and that's been the only illness I've ever had out of Lolly in 10 years. As soon as she hit that 10-year mark, she's never had an ear infection. Nothing. And it's she hit the 10-year mark in February, and it's been hell since. It's like she hit her senior years, kind of like me. Yeah, after 10 years, yeah. But I'm going to do the milk of magnesia for a temporary thing. And then I'm going to, like I said, as soon as I hang up here, I'm going to call the vet and just tell him that everything we've tried, I've done the CBD oil, I've done the steroids, I've done it all, guys. I've done medicated shampoos. I've done it everything. There's nothing you can name Well, there's some things you can name. Yeah. Yeah. Antifreeze is in the ingredients of some cheap pet foods. Yeah. Why they would do that, I don't know, knowing that antifreeze is totally poisoned. And I don't buy treats from China. Sorry. I'm not being racist, but I don't buy treats from China. I just don't. Sorry if that hurts anybody's feelings. I just lost my Pearl. She was 10. Great Pyrenees don't live long. You're right, Captain Obvious. The bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan. I know. I try to tell my sister that. She always gets big dogs. Um, she has two Mastiffs, and my dog has black skin disease. Only thing that cured it was taking him off all dried dog foods. Really? I'm sorry, Captain Obvious, but when you get the big dog, that's just, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I dream of drama. But when you get the big dog, that's just something that you gotta expect. It hurts like hell. I had a boxer. He was the love of my life. I swore I could never love another dog like him. And then along came Lolly, but another story for another day. But I am gonna try what y'all said. I am gonna get a hold of the vet. Um, yeah, propylene glycol. Yes, Donna Crafty Creations. Yes, that's right. Lucy's skin is extremely temperamental too, and I've had to tweak all food and products used on her. You buy Fresh Pet. Oh, that's in the, I don't care, Sarah. I will roll quarters if that's what it requires. You mean the stuff in the roll, Sarah? It comes in like a roll of sausage. Dee Dee, my dog has had cancer for 20 years. Oh, my dog of 20 has had cancer for 20 years. Her dog of 20 has had cancer for 4 years and still there. Yes, Dee Dee is trying to get her dog to 21 so they can go bar hopping. Yes, I have eye lurker. I did fish oil tablets. But like I said, there I go again. Like I said, it's wet food that's fresh. It's in the dog food aisle in the cooler. Yes, it's in a roll. Yeah, I've seen that. I use a salmon formula that's grain free too. It's pricey, but it's made a huge difference. At this point, I don't care. I don't care. I whatever it takes. I gotta get her unitchy because it's affecting both of us. And I don't care at this point if I have to take her off of dry food. I've always kept her on dry food because I think it's good for her teeth. I think it keeps the teeth a little bit clean. But she's 10, and whatever I got to do, I got to do. The maker is Pure Harmony, not sold everywhere, but it's been fantastic. Yeah, probably allergy testing. Yeah, I'm pulling for DD3 too. I want to see that pup make it to 21. I want to see DD take that pup out and have a cocktail. No, I mean the black skin issue that your dog has, Sarah. I've never heard of that. She's a pink skinned dog because she's blonde and she's getting black spots on her. So, but I appreciate all your all suggestions. I just came on just to let y'all, this has gotten way off track as it normally does. But I just wanted to let you know that, I have gotten some negative comments from my last couple streams. And for that, if I bothered anybody, I'm sorry. It wasn't my intentions, but everything I do, I really do from the heart. And maybe my heart isn't always right, but it's my heart. And you know, if I ever do anything to offend you or whatever, have no, you know, don't hesitate to let me know. Just don't leave me. Just don't up and leave me because you feel like, you know, if you think I'm boring or you don't want to be a part of it, then I get it. But please just don't up and leave me because I do wonder where some of you guys go sometimes. I really do. I'm like, haven't seen that person in a while. But then I might see him over in another chat. And I'm like, wow, I hope I didn't do anything to offend them. Maybe I just bored them to tears. I don't know. But if you ever want to just up and leave me, just leave me a message saying, look, bitch, you're boring. I don't want anything to do with you. I get it. I get it. I know I came in with the attitude because I know, yeah, and I give them credit because I know they tried for a long time too. Uh, you know, I give them credit for that as well. Thank you, Sunny Side Up. Guys, I'm gonna get off here because I really do. I need to call the vet. I need to thank you, Samara. I need to call the vet. I really need to call my pulmonary doctor and see what the outcome of my test was. I did last week. I've been planning on doing that. I've been so lazy. I haven't even wanted to make a freaking phone call. But you guys have a wonderful day. Like I said, I'm going to be wrong sometimes. You're not going to agree with me all the time, but it always comes straight from my heart, right or wrong. Um, we're going to plan a game night. I know I've been telling you all that, but we're going to get a game night going, either a murder mystery where we all try to solve the mystery together or something like that. I got to lube my growing belly. Yeah, you better do that. And congratulations again, no fucks given. But yeah, prayers for comfort for Lolly, prayers for serendipity. I know she's going through a rough time. I'm glad to hear that Ginger Lock's mom came out okay. Remember, there's a lot of people out there hurting. Actually, the city of Louisville is going to make, oh, I think I missed it. They were going to make an announcement on a police shooting at 1:15, which might determine whether they burn the city down or not. Of course, I'm not going to get into that because, well, that's a whole nother topic. But I hope you guys, I will. I'll try the fresh pet. I hope you all have a great day. And I'll see you around the tubes. Bye, guys.